Thankfully,
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Harness. Welcome to questplay Skyrim, AZALEA'S Adventures, Chapter 30. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Oh, excuse me. And are ready to join me here for the next part. So when we last left off, we returned from Ustengrav without the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. And, we are actually being called back to Solitude. We received a message from Falk Firebeard that something else is happening at Wolf Skull Cave, so that kind of piqued Azalea's interest, because, that's kind of what set her on this adventurer's path. So with all that out of the way, I'd like to welcome you guys to questplay Skyrim, Chapter 30.
My duty is to keep the Jarl safe.
Falk,
Not play nursemaid to you sycophants.
what's going on in Wolf Skull Cave?
the courier must have found you.
Yes. What's going on?
Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to him. We'll figure something out.
I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Well, again. Right. Yeah, it certainly was nice of you guys to wait in Ustengrav for me. Really made my day easier. Idiot. Lucian. Although, hopefully we'll be able to get you guys all some new armor here pretty soon, although I don't know when I'll be able to afford that. I have at least placed the order with Baron. But, yeah, so... Steer character. Okay, Hall of the Dead. Alright, easy enough.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Unless we have specific business.
But yeah, so I got home a couple days ago. I left my armor with Baron to temper what hadn't already been tempered, so my gauntlets, my greaves, and I slept for a day and found out that none of my companions had joined me. So I waited around town for another day, picked up my armor, and Ego showed up. And he was like, hey, you left Lydia and Lucian in Ustengrav. And I was like, well, that's a problem. And why didn't you get them? But, you know. Icon? Or the actual Hall of the Dead? No, the Hall of the Dead.
Do you need something?
Can I help you?
So I picked up my armor, picked up my companions. Here we are.
You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome.
He sent me to talk to you about Potema.
Ah, Potema. Former Queen of Solitude, and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her.
And now that Potema has returned?
Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
I can do that.
Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by RK.
Alright. Anything else I need to know about Potema?
A curious figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course.
I knew
but
that.
also astonishingly brilliant.
I also knew that.
Obviously quite a necromancer at her end.
I figured that
She
part
was
out.
always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers.
My father was in the Legion.
Ironically,
He said
if
his
she
daughter
were
was
alive
straight
today,
to Superville.
she'd be the
Into
only
life.
living member of the
I have a
Septim
lot of respect
bloodline.
for the soldiers.
By all rights, she would now be Empress. May RK bless you with a long life.
Bud. But yeah, so I've done a little bit of reading about Potema since my encounter with her. Let's see. It is currently the 20th of Evening Star. I think it's been about 12 weeks since I've started my adventure now.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore.
I meant to go to the mines. But yeah, so about 3 months ago when I started my adventure. Now now she's like I said, I did some reading. She was a terrible necromancer. And I don't mean terrible when she was bad. I mean in the fact that like the entire city of Solitude at one point was dead, and they were her only companions. I get myself into that first day. And he gave me something else in addition. He might have taught me a spell of some kind. Turn undead. Undead up to level 14. Leave for 30 seconds.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help?
I will talk to you in a second. I need to seek guidance from my patron goddess, Mara. Mara, as always, for help. Where are these catacombs?
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance? Feel free to take
exactly.
a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate worship in all its forms.
Alright, where are these catacombs? Said it was in here somewhere. Oh, it's down here.
Let us walk in the steps of the divines.
It's one of these living quarters. Oops. Shit. Oh, that's not great. Didn't mean to steal that. Alright. Answer yourself, Azalea.
By all accounts, General Tully.
Alright. But yeah, so... why is it, like, just so many rooms here in Solitude are just, like, oh, I see what he means about, breaking through the catacombs.
You've arrived at last. The heroine who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side.
Yeah. You go to the void. Play this spell. Whoop.
Another textbook example of skill and
Play this spell that Priesteer just taught me. Will become beneficial. God, this place is a dump. Okay. Alright. Interesting. So it basically kind of puts them in a state of cowardice. Interesting. And looks like it gave me a lesser form as well. Ow! Lightning! That's... Ow! That hurt. Yeah, I'm alright. Okay. Or at least I will be as soon as I pop myself up here. Alright. Okay. That might be helpful. Potion of invisibility. Vampire. Vampire doing here? Also, vampires are real? That's... I would say that's disconcerting, but at this point, I've come to expect these things. Right, I'm sure I also have force equipped.
You are nothing but a bad memory.
Ooh. Alright guys, we gotta watch out for more of these traps. Don't light yourself on fire. Don't light me on fire. Okay. Alright. Well, it looks like this spell the priest taught me does make it so these undead flee. Yeah, that's super handy. I wonder if there's a way I can somehow cast that through my sword. I know I've been thinking about that for a while.
Fair share of suicidal dimwits.
Yeah, you said it, Inigo. But when we get back to college, which we're gonna head to after this, that's gonna be the first thing I ask about.
No more! I yield! I yield! It's nothing! No more! I yield! I yield!
It's not good. Lucian, are you okay? Ow, why am I slow?
Stand.
Ooh, good one, Lucian.
I suppose we ought to get to the Sleeping Giant to see what all this cloak and dagger nonsense with the horn is about.
That's not even a little bit on my priorities. Because I honestly, whoever took that horn, I already hate them.
Let's get back to it.
Yeah. Where are Inigo and Lydia? No. Here, Inigo.
You are nothing. Do not die graciously.
No, not. I could have been. Where's Lydia? Lydia. Lydia.
Thane.
Follow me.
I'm with you, Thane.
Alright. Hopefully she's... She's unstuck from whatever was getting her stuck. Although I was getting...
The ancient lords played games. You know, between sacrifices to their draconic masters.
Alright, we're all gonna have to kind of run through here. Potema's refuge. Alright, gang, steel yourselves. Alright, Potema's refuge. It's interesting to see that stuff was just under Solitude. I knew the city was massive, but ancient, but this is something else.
Ready to die.
Okay.
She said I'd forget, and usually I do.
You've got the remedy for sanguinary vampirus,
Still
right?
remember their faces.
I wouldn't want you turning into one of these monsters.
Yeah, I've got that remedy. Praying to Mara will cure us all of diseases. Interesting. Oh, where's this go? Alright, so where are we going now? Team, why are you always just saying ow? I don't know. Coin. Septums. More septums. Silver ring. Alright, looks like that it's kind of a dead end. But yeah, Lydia, to your point earlier, I do have the cure for Paris, I guess, as long as it's of some kind. Because Mara's... Ow. Mara's boon allows me to do that. Okay, looks like this board is going to be a little more effective than using... Oh, stop standing there. Ow. Alright, let's get one over here. Alright, everyone all topped up. Alright guys, well, let's keep pushing on.
Never should have come here.
Do your worst. I'll shoot you. All that live must die, some sooner than others.
I mean, he technically died twice, man, so it wasn't that soon. Alright. That. First sanctum. That's... I suppose. Alright. Let's see.
Found it. Do your worst.
Ow! Alright, so vampires and necromancers. Guess that makes sense. Holy. Right, well. Also, hitting with our spells, I think, would be good. Missing, generally bad. Also, maybe monologue later. Sorry, Nico. Yeah, I absolutely need to go to the college after this.
There will be more.
Of course there will. Well, this doesn't look pleasant.
Not much further. Come to me. Serve me in death.
That's not gonna happen, and you know it.
Never should have.
Alright, put the vampires down first, because they can bring out the other ones.
I think this is what we were born to do. Depressing.
I don't know. Go. As in the world of evil, I think that's exactly what we were born to do. It's awesome. Oh. Alright. That's not good.
You've come far, but can you stand against my inner council?
Alright, well,
let's see.
Luckily, one of those Draugr had a potion of resist shock.
Who dares disturb?
Just gotta keep topping myself up. Alright, guys. Alright, well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to repel any of them.
Soon, worm.
Potema, you're really starting to get on my nerves, lady. That's not good. She can keep bringing them back. Okay, we gotta stop her.
Rip the eyes from her head.
Alright, well, here we go. Hold on, Inigo.
To hit me.
What happened to my shouts? I don't know, I can't use them. But that's alright. I can still hit with a sword real good. Let's clean these ones up. Whew.
Come on.
Their suffering is at an end.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of eternal. What the? Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Where are her remains? Ow. Ow, I should have saved one of those potions. You guys see, like, something we can pick up of hers? Like a skull or something? Ow. My head, that one. Oh, sorry, Nico.
I could use a hand with this one.
Really think you can take the
You will bother us no more.
You stupid witch, go back to the void.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Oh.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Mm-hmm, yeah, that's, sounds nice and all. Really, it does. And it is something that I will take under advisement.
Your miserable life is over.
Again.
In Cyrodiil, we respect each other's personal space.
Oh, Lucian.
We are taking this place by storm.
Yeah, you said it. All right. Oh. Alright, where are we in relation to Blue Palace? Oh, we're outside the city. Huh. Alright, nobody break their ankles on the way down. Alright, back to that Hall of the Dead. Which... this way. that certainly was some fight, eh, lady and gentlemen? Nika, how did you get all the way over there? Alright, let's get these remains to steer. Have them sanctify them. Although, it begs the question, why wasn't this done before? I mean, yeah, she's been dead for over 500 years. And we would have thought that somebody before me would have been able to... Well, I guess she hadn't really tried to raise herself from the dead before now. Alright, we're just coming over the bay. Oh, old friend. But yeah, as soon as we get these remains to steer, we're going back to Winterhold, and we're gonna learn more about magic. Like, especially as really, I realized it during my fight. I can no longer shout. So, I know that, like, I can't always rely on my sword, but I can't always rely on my spells either, so I need to be well-rounded in both methods of offense and defense.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Okay.
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
Nope. That was certainly harrowing. Alright, let's get back to steer. Jeez.
I've lived in Skyrim my whole life and never left.
Lydia?
My father told me to visit Westwall.
What's going on?
Let's go. You won't even want to fight me. Your blood is already I fought worse than you.
What is going on?
This is not a game. Have you considered not winning?
What just happened? How did vampires get in the city?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Man, there's a massacre.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What just happened? Ara Almighty. Alright, let's get this severed head back to steer.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
What do you mean planning any trouble?
You've returned. I'm hoping successfully.
Yep. I have Potema's remains.
Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify the remains. In case Falk doesn't make it clear, Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
Whew. That was... Alright, let me go talk to Falk. But yeah, how did vampires even get in the city gates? It's just like, that was baffling.
told me to visit.
Fuck, sorry to wake you up in the middle of the night.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I'm taking care of Potema.
You've done a great thing today. It doesn't matter who you support in the war. Potema would have been a blight on the land for both sides.
Said it.
Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings.
You probably should have.
I won't make that mistake again. Take this payment. The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Potema's return quiet. Make no mistake, we consider you a protector of solitude.
Well, it is my home. Wow. That's cool. Drop it off with Baron to have him temper it.
My father was in the Legion. He said it got him off the streets of Bravil and turned his life around. I have a lot of respect for the soldiers here.
Alright guys, that is gonna do it for Chapter 30 of Questplay Skyrim, AZALEA'S Adventures. I hope you guys all had an amazing day. And so next time when we start up, we will be in Winterhold, and we're going back to class. So I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.